So let's get started in Sukhasana. Just find an easy seat. Cross your legs at your shins, flex your feet. If you have trouble sitting up tall, you can place a pillow, a block, a blanket underneath your sit bones. Otherwise, use your hands. Pull your flesh away from your sit bones a little bit. Rest your hands on your thighs. Let your elbows drop, your shoulders drop. Find a little more weight in your pelvis and then add a little lift to the top of your head so you can brighten up your spine with little effort. And then just close your eyes. As your eyes close, little by little, draw your attention inward. See if you can release yourself from anything that happened outside of this space. Become more and more present with where you are now. This new beginning, this fresh start, sacred on your mat. And as you fill up with your inhales, let a little fresh energy in. And as you empty with your exhales, let that stale energy out. Give yourself an energetic wash. Letting go of the old, of your day before now. Breathing in fresh, new life. We've come to the third limb of the 8 limbs of yoga. And this limb is asana. Asana literally translates into seat. So here as you sit in Sukhasana, this is an easy seat. It's funny that asana is the third limb because oftentimes we gravitate to asana first in our yoga practice. It's sometimes easier to explore philosophical ideas and principles in our body, and when you feel things, sometimes it's easier to understand those tactile sensations and physical explorations more than it is to grasp the more abstract ideas straight away. So asana is a great tool for us to explore deeper ideas. These physical postures, all these shapes that we make on our mat when we come to flow, these are almost like little stress tests that we put ourselves in. And then our work is to practice to live in a state of ease, no matter what's happening to our body, no matter what's happening around us. We work to find that easeful state within the stress, within the chaos, within the struggle. As you move through your flow today, I want you to imagine each pose as a seat. Give yourself time to sit, to observe, and explore the idea of Sthira Sukham Asana, finding that balance between effort and ease in every seat. Take a few more breaths here on your own. Even here as you sit, notice where effort is needed to keep your spine erect, to keep your shoulders back. But then can you notice where softness is abundant? In your eyes, your cheeks, your hands. Working today to find that balance in our asana, in our seats, between effort and ease. Bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Take a moment here, honor your heart center, bow your forehead to your hands. And gently open your eyes, release your hands, lift your chin. And I want you straight away to come into a forward fold at the back of your mat. So just roll over those shins or swing your legs around. Walk towards the back of your mat, open your feet wide. Take your time here, lots of exploration as we go straight into this intense forward fold. Soften your knees, grab hold of opposite elbows, give your head and shoulders a shake. Coming into your body, just notice the new sensations you're feeling from this pose, from this seat, this asana. Can you send your breath to those places that might need a little more space, a little more tenderness? Notice where that effort is needed through your feet, your foundation, that lift through your hips. And notice where you can add that layer of ease. And then just start to observe. Notice what comes up in your mind. Is there any resistance? Is it easy for you to surrender into this shape? See if you can shift a little more weight into your toes, still maintaining that softness in your knees. And then press down into your heels to lift your sit bones a little higher. Let your belly draw over the fronts of your thighs and give those elbows another little pull. Maybe come a little closer to the floor with your head. As we move through these poses, these asanas, feel free to add or subtract anything you need to. So really take time to observe. Give yourself extra movements where necessary and back off where necessary. Gently release your fingers to the floor. Soften your left knee, so you can stretch your right leg straight now. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky, forward fold twist. Sit a little more lift out through your right sit bone as you pull the top of your head forward towards the front of your mat. Press down more through your right foot. Reach up through your right fingers. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, release. Other side, soften your right knee. Get a little longer through that left leg. Inhale, reach your left arm up, forward fold twist. Press down through your left foot. Lift higher through your left sit bone. Get longer from your tailbone to the top of your head. Try and soften your shoulders away from your ears. Reach more through your left fingers. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release. From here, baby steps with those hands. Crawl all the way out into plank position. Line your shoulders over your wrists. Send energy out through your heels. Send energy forward through the top of your head. Press the floor away with your hands. Pull your belly and front ribs in. And just notice as you find your seat in this asana, what comes up as the heat begins to build, maybe a little storm begins to build inside of you. Can you work to use your breath to find ease despite what arises? We're staying here in plank. We're going to add some shoulder taps. I want you to bring your right hand to your left shoulder and then bring that right hand back to the floor. Other side, left hand, right shoulder, and back to the floor. Keep it going. Right hand and down. Left hand, 8 more. Try and keep your hips as still as possible. Really engaging your core. Last 6, 5, 4. Knees will drop to the floor in 3, 2, and 1. Lower your knees to the floor. Set yourself up here. Walk your hands back so they're directly under your shoulders again. Knees under your hips. Tuck and spread your toes. Spread your fingers. Inhale, cow pose. Flip your sit bones to the ceiling. Pull your heart forward. Imagine you could drag your hands towards your knees. Exhale, cat. Tuck your tailbone. Lift your belly. Press the floor with your hands. Spread between your shoulder blades and drop your head. Again, inhale, wave through your spine, arch, gaze up. Exhale, draw your tailbone and the top of your head closer together. Dome your upper back to the sky. Twice more. Inhale, roll through your spine. Exhale, find that rounding through your spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Slowly make your way into a neutral spine, a flat back. On an inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left. Come to your right shoulder and relax your head on the floor. Press the floor away more with your left hand. Draw that top shoulder back. And then try and square off through your hips a bit. Draw your left hip back slightly as you open that left shoulder. Option to stay here, or maybe extend your left arm to the ceiling. Maybe go for that half wrap, wrapping your left arm behind, trying to grab your inner right thigh with your left fingertips. Get longer from your tailbone to the top of your head. Use the back of your right arm into the floor more. Take a big breath in, open your chest, open that left shoulder. Stay as you exhale. One more, inhale, fill up. And as you exhale, release, left hand back to the floor. Press into that hand, inhale, unthread your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, release. Other side, inhale, reach your left arm high. Exhale, thread your left arm through, come to your left shoulder, and relax your head to the floor. Press your right hand into the floor, spin your top shoulder back, open your chest more to the ceiling. Draw your right hip back slightly, and then maybe take that right arm high. Maybe add that half wrap, trying to grab your inner left thigh with your right fingers. Use the back of your left arm more now. Inhale, find length through your spine, tuck your tailbone slightly. Use that exhale to open your heart. Take another big breath in. And as you exhale, release, right hand to the floor. Press into that hand. Inhale your left arm to the sky. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes, take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. And take a few moments here. Add some tiny movements to settle in. Pedal your legs. Shake out your head. You can rise high on your toes. Pivot your heels side to side, whatever you need. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue. And notice as you set up your down dog, where you need that effort and where you can find that ease. Try and find that balance here. As you inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Melt your left heel towards the floor as you lift that right leg to the sky. And then spin that right hip down to face the floor so your hips are nice and square. Press down more through your hands. Extend out that right heel. Take a big breath in. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Round your spine. Hover your shoulders all the way over your wrist. So pull far forward with those shoulders. Draw your knee a little closer to your forehead. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. One more, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Step your right foot between your hands. Lower your back knee to the floor. Hook your thumbs out in front of you. On an inhale, crescent moon, reach your fingers forward, up and back. Take time here. Move your shoulders around. See if you can sneak your biceps back in line with your ears a little bit more. Let your pelvis move towards your front heel. And then as you lift your heart, stretch your fingers up and back. Two big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take another breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your time. Step back and settle. Inhale your left leg high. Melt your right heel to the floor as you lift that left leg. Spin your left hip down to face the floor slightly so those hips are more square. Press into your hands. Send more energy out that left heel. Take a big breath in. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Pause for a breath. Pull your left thigh closer to your chest. Shift more forward over your wrists with those shoulders. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your left foot forward. Lower your back knee. See if you can hook your thumbs with the opposite thumb on top. On an inhale, stretch those fingers forward, up and back. And then move around here. Start to lubricate your shoulders. Relax your neck. Let your pelvis move further forward towards your front heel. Let your biceps move further back towards your ears. Lift your belly, lift your heart, stretch through those fingertips. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, downward dog. Hands to the floor, step back and settle. Let's take a cleansing breath. Inhale in through your nose, fill up. Open mouth, big exhale. Baby steps, walk your feet forward to your hands. Take your time. Once your feet make it all the way up to your hands, open them hip width apart. Soften your knees again. See how this forward fold feels compared to the first one. Another advantage of the specifically designed asanas is that they were designed to unblock energetically, unblock physically. We come to our mat in a physical way to purify our body. With those knees soft, reach behind you, interlace your fingers, squeeze your palms. On an inhale, stretch your knuckles to the ceiling, get wider across your chest, wider through your collarbones. And as you exhale, try and bring your forehead a little closer to your shins. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. And as you exhale, release your arms. Soften your knees and slowly unroll all the way up to stand. Take a couple shoulder rolls back. Step your feet together at the top of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch, hands to prayer. Soften or close your eyes. Setting our intention today to find that balance between sthira, steadiness, and sukha, easefulness. Working to purify our bodies with these specific shapes. And remain calm throughout any challenge. Bow your forehead to your hands. Straight Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up today. Grab your left wrist with your right hand and pause for a second. Press down more through your feet. Pull your arms long. Stretch your arms towards the ceiling. Draw your belly in and lengthen your tailbone towards your heels. Take another breath and explore that length. And on an exhale, side bend right. Anchor through your left foot. Pull your left arm up and over. Send your hips a little further to the left as you use that right hand to draw your left arm over to the right. Inhale, center, get taller, switch your grip. Exhale, side bend left. Anchor now through that right foot. Press your hips right and use that left hand to pull your right arm up and over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back in with cactus arms. Lift your heart to the ceiling. Draw your elbows down. Press your hips forward. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, lead with your heart. Dive forward and release. Inhale, half lift. Feel your tailbone pull back as the top of your head pulls forward. Try and draw your shoulders further away from your ears and your shoulder blades closer together as you widen through your collarbones. Take another breath in. Feel all that length. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, long neck, soft shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath or two here. Settling in down dog. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, side bend right, big pull, up and over. Inhale, center, switch your grip. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Maybe drop back a little deeper. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Press into your feet. Press to your hands. Lift your knees off the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Moving with intention, working to find your seat, your steadiness, your ease in every pose. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and out. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center, switch your grip. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Drop the weight of your head. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Can you spread your shoulder blades side to side, right and left, further away from each other? At the same time, imagine you could suck your hands in towards each other. Keep tilting your sit bones high to the ceiling, and then find that melting of your heels towards the floor. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, this time sweep your arms around and up. Press your palms together. Exhale, hands to prayer in front of your heart. Soften your eyes. Find your breath. Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Find this counterbalance reach as your hips pull back and down. Extend your fingers and heart forward and up. Sit a little lower if you can. Squeeze your knees together, pull your belly in, tuck your tailbone forward slightly. Press your heels down and out. And then one more time, see if you can sit 2 inches lower. Take a big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky while you melt your left heel to the floor. Exhale, right knee, left elbow across your body. Good, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow as you shift forward. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your right foot between your hands. Keep your feet where they are. Inhale, modified pyramid. Pull your hips back. Stretch your front leg straight. If this is really intense, soften your back knee. On an inhale, pull your heart forward towards your right toes, your hips back towards the wall behind you. And on an exhale, soften over your leg. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take another breath in. And out. Rebend your right knee, come back into a lunge. Squeeze your inner thighs together, pull your belly in and up. Inhale, high lunge, rise up, heart and arms lift overhead. Good, keep that squeezing of your inner thighs together. Keep drawing your belly in and then soften your shoulders. Effort and ease. Bend your front knee a little deeper. Take a big breath in, reach through those fingertips. Exhale, high lunge with airplane arms. Shift your torso forward on a long diagonal. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, get wider through your collarbones. Try and lift your upper arms up and in towards each other to help find that even more across your chest. Lift your belly off your front thigh. Pull the top of your head forward, big transition. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Draw your left knee into your chest. Reach your arms overhead and then stabilize here. Press down through your right foot. Pull your belly in and up, relax those shoulders. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, standing figure 4. Cross your left ankle over your right knee, sit low in your hips, and bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Working your forearms towards your left shin. Maybe sit a little deeper in those hips. Breathing here for 3. Flex your left foot strongly. 2. And 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, high lunge with airplane arms. We're just rewinding here. Left toes land, right knee bends. Find that engagement in your back muscles, that width across the front of your chest. Inhale, warrior 2. Seal the outer edge of your back foot down. Burst open wide, nice. Left toes are turned in slightly, right toes are straight forward. Can you feel that reach out through your legs, out through your arms, but at the same time suck back in. Draw your shoulder blades together, zip your inner thighs together, lift your pelvic floor. Soften your gaze over your right middle finger. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, extended side angle, right hand to the floor, left arm high. Turn your left palm to face the front of your space, and as you reach that left arm all the way overhead, reseal the outer edge of your back foot down. Press your right knee open more with your right arm. Use that leverage to spin your right ribs and your heart to the ceiling. Notice here as you find this asana, this seat, just observe what comes up. And then can you practice finding that ease in the midst of whatever is happening? Press into your feet. Inhale, reverse triangle. Stretch your right leg straight. Reach your right arm up and back. Feel length all the way from your right big toe mound all the way out your right fingertips. Take a big breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high, melt your right heel towards the floor. Exhale, left knee, right elbow across your body. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, shift forward. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your left foot between your hands. Keep your feet there. Inhale, modified pyramid. Think of pressing your left foot forward to help pull your left hip back and use those oppositional forces to straighten that leg. Inhale your heart towards your left toes. Exhale, soften over that leg. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take another breath in. And out. Slowly rebend your left knee. Zip your inner thighs together. Lift your belly off your front thigh. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Working for square hips here. Left hip pulls back, right hip forward. Re-zip up through those inner thighs and draw your belly in. Soften your shoulders, soften your breath. Take a big inhale, reach through those fingertips. Exhale, high lunge with airplane arms, pitch forward. Lift your upper arms up and draw them in towards each other. Slide your shoulders down your back as you reach more through your fingertips. And then pull the top of your head forward, your belly in and up, and then make this big transition smoothly, calmly. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee draws into your chest. Rise on that left leg. Re-engage your core, belly pulls in. So you press through your left foot, get taller through your entire body, the top of your head, your fingertips. Take a big inhale. Exhale, figure 4 on the right. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Bring your hands to prayer. Work your forearms towards your right shin. Work your sit bones back and your hips lower, just like Utkatasana. Flex your right foot hard. Soften your eyes. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee lifts, arms overhead. Little rewind action. Exhale, high lunge with airplane arms. Extend your fingers and your right leg behind you. Seal the outer edge of your right foot down. Inhale, cartwheel up. Warrior 2. Take some time, set up your foundation. Right toes turn in slightly, left toes are pointing straight forward. Feel that width. Left knee moves forward, right foot plants down. Left fingers pull forward, right fingers pull back. At the same time, draw in. Draw your shoulder blades together, zip your inner thighs in and up. Soften your eyes over your left middle finger. Notice what comes up in this asana. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, extended side angle, left hand down, right arm high. Turn your right palm to the front of your space. Cast that arm overhead as you lengthen more through your back leg. Feel that whole right side get longer. Press your left arm into your left knee. Use that as leverage to rotate your torso to the ceiling. You might even think of pressing your hips to the side wall in front of you. Stay strong in your legs, soft in your eyes and your breath. Inhale, reverse triangle. Stretch your left leg straight, reach your left arm up and back. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Press down more through your left big toe mound. Inhale, reach more through your left fingertips. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 slow breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Big breath out. Smoothing out our flow. Inhale, rise high in your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Working all those tiny details. Coming into this pose, into this moment, into this seat. Sit low in your hips. Reach through those fingers. Take one more breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high, but get heavier in that left heel. Exhale, right knee, left elbow across your body. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your right foot forward, stay. Inhale, modified pyramid. Stretch that right leg straight, lengthen your spine. Stay as you exhale and soften over that leg. We're here for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, press your right foot down and forward. Pull your right hip back. Take one more breath in. Soften more as you exhale. Slowly rebend your right knee, low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Rise up, zip those inner thighs together. Exhale, high lunge with airplane arms. Big transition, stay calm. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts. Arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure 4. Flex that left foot, sit low, hands to prayer. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, high lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior 2, burst open wide. Exhale, extended side angle, find that reach, find that twist. Inhale, reverse triangle, press your right foot down, reach back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high, melt that right heel down. Exhale, left knee, right elbow across your body. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, modified pyramid. Stretch your left leg straight, lengthen. Exhale, fold over that leg. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take another breath in. And out. Rebend your left knee. Find a low lunge. Zip those inner thighs together. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, high lunge with airplane arms. Big shift. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure 4, sit low. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, high lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two, burst open. Exhale, extended side angle, find that reach, find that twist. Inhale, reverse triangle, press that left foot down, reach. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, soft jaw. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 slow breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let one more breath in, fill up, expand your ribs side to side, front to back. Empty as you exhale. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Adding on, inhale, sit low, Utkatasana, breathe for 3. Sit lower, 2. Sit lower, 1. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, get wider through the tips of your shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high, heavy that left heel. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, and pause. First change, fallen triangle. Shoot that right leg through. Come to the outer edge of your right foot, inner edge of your left foot, reach your left arm high. Press your right hand down and forward to lift your hips and heart more. Open through that left arm. Be indulgent. Widen your heart space. Take a big inhale. Keep your legs like that. Exhale your left hand to the floor. Just feel that twist. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, shift forward. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, modified pyramid, stretch your legs straight. Stay here as you exhale. Modified Parvrita Trikonasana. Keep your left hand inside your right foot today. Extend your right arm up to the sky and start to rotate your torso to the right. Find length through your spine. Keep reaching back through your hips as your heart and head pull forward, and then twist on top of that length. Draw your right hip down and back as the top of your head lengthens forward. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release, low lunge, rebend your right knee. Inhale, high lunge, rise up, zip those inner thighs together. Exhale, high lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure 4 and pause. A couple options now that we're a little more warm here. Option to stay here and breathe. Maybe you work to bring your fingers to the floor, pressing your upper arms into your left shin into your upper arms, and flexing that left foot around your upper right arm as you press your right arm into the top of your foot. So there's a lock with that right arm and foot. Option to stay here. If you'd like to go for the arm balance, soften through that right knee more. Take your hands about a foot out in front of you. Keep pressing your left shin into your arms. Keep that lock of your left foot around your right arm. Take your weight into your hands. Maybe float that right leg high. Wherever you are, breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly inhale, one-legged mountain. Take your time. Here's a change. Exhale, standing splits. Like a pendulum, drop your head. Shoot that left leg high. Spin your left hip down to face the floor. Walk your fingers in line with your right toes, or maybe grab that right ankle with your right hand or both hands. Breathing here, 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, press down more into your right foot. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lizard. Soften your right knee. Step your left toes back. Bring both arms inside your right leg. Heel toe your right foot to the right a little. Give yourself some space. and then lower your back knee to the floor. Option to stay on those hands if this feels nice, or bend your elbows and work towards or to your forearms. Let your head go. Relax your shoulders. See if you can find your breath. And just observe the sensations of this shape, of this seat, this asana. We're here for a few more breaths. Option to stay where you are, or if you'd like to add a quad stretch, plant your left hand to the floor, bend your back knee, grab for the pinky toe side of your back foot with your right hand. Wherever you are, take another big inhale. And as you exhale, release. We'll all meet up in low lunge. Frame your front foot with both hands. Tap your back toes, lift your back knee. Seal the outer edge of your back foot down. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior two. Press into your feet. Inhale, stretch your right leg straight. Setting up for Trikonasana. Can you press into your feet and feel that energy rebound up? Lift your kneecaps, lift your quadriceps, lengthen your side waist. Reach out those fingertips, take a big breath in. Exhale, shift your hips back. Trikonasana. Keep that length through your right side waist as you crease your right hip crease back. Wrap your right buttock under, spin your inner right thigh and inner right calf to the front of the room. Open your top shoulder. Try and stack your top shoulder over your bottom shoulder and then your torso over that right leg. So make sure that torso isn't leaning forward or behind that right leg. Press down more through your back foot, get longer through your spine. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take another breath in, keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Soften your right knee. Shift all the way onto that right leg. Move your right hand forward and to the right slightly. Start to pull the top of your head forward, get longer through your right side waist. Send more energy out that left heel, and then on top of that length, twist. Open your heart to the side wall. Maybe turn your gaze to your left thumb. Breathe for 3. Reverse warrior coming up in 2. And 1. Gaze to the floor. Big step back with that left foot. Bend your right knee. Inhale, reach that right arm up and back. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor. Inhale, low lunge, twist, right arm high. Moving into Vashisthasana, side plank. Spin to the outer edge of your left foot. Stack your right leg on top if this is too much. Bring your left knee to the floor. If you'd like a challenge today, perhaps lift that right leg, maybe tree pose, maybe grab that right big toe and stretch high to the sky for 3, 2, and 1. Chaturanga, take your time, flush it out. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Check in. Just observe the effects of the postures, the asanas. On an inhale, lift your left leg to the sky, drop that right heel down. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, pause. Fall in triangle, shoot that left leg through. Come to the outer edge of your left foot, inner edge of your right foot, reach that right arm high. Press your left hand down and forward. Poke your hips and heart higher to the ceiling. Open that right arm, big inhale. Keep your legs there, exhale, right hand to the floor, just feel that twist. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, shift forward. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, modified pyramid. Stretch your left leg straight, lengthen your spine. Stay there as you exhale. So really keep that length. Hips pull back, top of the head pulls forward. Keep your right hand on the inside of your left foot. Modified Parivrtta Trikonasana. Rotate your torso to the left. Stretch your left arm to the sky. Keep pressing your left foot down and forward. Draw your left hip back. Feel that length through your torso. And then add that twist on top. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath. Exhale, release. Low lunge, bend your front knee. Inhale, high lunge, arms overhead. Exhale, high lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure 4 and pause. Take your time. The side is different. See what feels good on this side. Maybe this is it. Maybe you work to bring your hands to the floor. If so, try and find all these connected points. Upper arms pressing into your shin, shin pressing into your upper arms, and then flex that right foot around your upper left arm as you press that arm into your foot. Make a lock with your foot and your left arm. If you'd like to go for that arm balance, soften your left knee, scoot your hands forward about a foot so you have somewhere to go. Pull your heart forward and up, shift your weight to your hands, keep locking that right foot around your left arm, maybe float that left leg for 3, 2, and 1. One-legged mountain, take your time. Exhale, standing splits, let it go. Drop your head, lift that right leg. Bring your hands in line with your toes. Maybe grab your left ankle with your left hand. Maybe grab with both hands. 2 breaths, inhale. Exhale, press down more through that left foot. Take one more breath in. Exhale, lizard. Land your right toes, bend your left knee. Make a little space as you bring both arms inside your left foot. Heel toe your left foot to the left a little, and then lower your right knee. Place of surrender right here. Option to stay on those hands. Maybe you work towards your forearms. Close your eyes. Sthira Sukham Asana. Find that balance between effort and ease. We're here a little longer. If you'd like to add that quad stretch, go for it. Coming to your right hand, bend that back knee. Grab for the pinky toe side of your back foot with your left hand. Wherever you are, take one more big breath in. And as you exhale, release. We'll all meet up in low lunge. Take your time, frame your front foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Seal the outer edge of your right foot down. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior 2. Stay there. Stretch your left leg straight. Setting up for Trikonasana. Inhale, reach wider through your arms. Pressing your feet, lift your kneecaps, lengthen your side waist. Exhale, Trikonasana, shift your hips back. Crease deeply in that left hip crease. Get longer from your left hip crease to your left armpit. Get wider through your collarbones. Draw your shoulder blades together and down your back. Let that energy keep traveling towards your tailbone. Can you tuck your tailbone slightly and anchor more through your back foot? Open your heart. 2 breaths in. Exhale. Take another breath in. Stay in this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Soften your left knee. Scoot your left hand forward and to the left slightly. Shift all the way to that left leg. Pull the top of your head forward. Lengthen your left side body. Extend out your right heel, out your top fingertips, and then on top of that length, work that twist. Maybe turn your heart to the side wall. Maybe turn your gaze to your right thumb. Breathe for 3, 2, reverse warrior coming up. 1, gaze to the floor, big step back. Inhale, reverse warrior, deep bend in your front knee. Big stretch back with that left arm. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm high. Now take your time. Vashisthasana, side plank, your version. On that right knee, maybe legs stacked, maybe floated, maybe tree, maybe grab that big toe. Wherever you are, keep rainbow arcing your hips high. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Chaturanga, take your time, flush it out. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Turn into the witness. Observe. Gather information. On an inhale, lift your right leg high. Gaze to your hands. Exhale, pigeon on the right. Slide your right shin forward, scoot your left toes back. Sit up tall, take a breath in. And on an exhale, fold. Moving through these physical asanas can help reveal the places where we are blocked. Sometimes we don't realize where our blockages are until we tap into our bodies, come to our mats, and study ourselves. Walk your hands back and tuck your back toes, step back, downward dog. You can pedal your legs, shake out your head, take a little release before the left side. On an inhale, lift your left leg high, gaze to your hands. Exhale, pigeon on the left. Slide that left shin forward, walk your right toes back, lengthen your spine. And when you're ready, fold forward. These asanas are chances for us to explore, to test things out, to fall, to fail, to get back up, to try again, to learn, to grow. And then eventually we can take everything we've learned from this physical practice and apply it to our lives off our mat. Walk your hands back in. Tuck your back toes, down dog, move around a little bit. Last down dog of class. Take whatever you need. And on an inhale, rise high in your toes, gaze past your hands. Exhale, bend your knees, jump your feet through your hands. Have a seat. Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, knees open wide. Sit up tall, take a breath in. Exhale and fold. Try and slide your shoulders down your back. Give your head and neck an easy sway side to side. Let go of tension there. And close your eyes. Just do a little body scan. Options as we start to close our practice. You can stay here in this seated forward fold. If you'd like to unroll onto your back with the same shape in your legs, Supta Baddha Konasana, and get comfortable in a restorative pose, that's another option as well. If you'd like to take an inversion, you can move through plow into shoulder stand. So either staying here, seated and folded, coming onto your backs into Supta Baddha Konasana, knees wide, or moving through plow into shoulder stand. Take what your body's craving tonight. If you're in shoulder stand, flex your feet, lower your toes to the floor behind you, take a breath in, plow. Wherever you are, make your way gracefully onto your backs with your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Take some soft sways side to side. Bring both hands to your right knee. Stretch your left leg long. Inhale, squeeze your right knee to your right armpits. Exhale, supine twist. Take your knee to the left. Look to your right. Back to center. And switch it up. Hug your left knee in, right leg long. Inhale, squeeze that left knee towards your left armpits. Exhale, easy twist. Take that knee across your body to the right, look to the left. Your way back to center. Hug your knees in. Wrap your arms around your legs. Bring your forehead to your knees. Flex your feet. Reach for the outer edges of your feet. Squeeze yourself into a tighter ball. Knees to your eye sockets. Press your feet into your hands. Pull in everything really tight. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release. And set up for final rest. Shavasana. Take as much care setting up for this pose as you did for all the others. Final surrender. Slowly deepen your breath. Add some tiny movements to your body. Sway your head side to side, your pelvis. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. And when you're ready, draw your knees in towards your chest. Roll to your right side. Take a moment there. Acknowledging this transition from your mat into the rest of your night. And when you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes, bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. See this week, if every time you step on your mat, you can use the asana as a way to purify your body, but also experience yourself more deeply. How you do anything is how you do everything. Unknown. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.